Hello. I could have just paused my previous stream. Sorry about that. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna grab the type definitions for Canary of React. Gonna shove that into our little thing here, and then we're gonna figure out what's new in React. Breaking changes. What's is there like a new API here? No, that's also interesting. Like, this is I haven't thought of this. So these LLMs are trained on APIs that are suddenly removed, right? So how do you override that? That's a hallucination that's very easily going to leak through. It's like, even though you give it usage examples for the specific version of the dependency, it can hallucinate deprecated API usage from its training data. Like, this is just, people are like, for me looking at this now, I'm like, why are people even trying to create coding assistants? This is such a fundamental thing that needs to work. But maybe these like, it's just that people aren't talking about it. Maybe these coding assistants actually have insights into node modules. So they kind of derive it from the node modules. But still, like, I've never seen any talks of that on YouTube. Everybody talks about like coding assistants, but they talk about it as if they know how to code, but they don't. Or like they're coding a year ago. Yeah, it fascinates me. Anyways, run all. What's new? What's new? Okay, so you have actions. Use pending state from actions. So this is new. No, use state. Oh, for using async functions in transitions. Okay, but let's try that. Let's try to create a usage example for use transition. And then we're going to see if it generates anything with an async function. That's a good one. So let's first run the thing. And then we need to go and, use action state. That's also a good one. It's interesting. They don't really have any. Yeah, this is going to be tricky to learn. Like, use action state. There's no. Or maybe it's because. Yeah. Use optimistic. Use cache refresh. Oh, cache. Yeah. Yeah. This is. I don't think this is gonna work because they're not. It makes me. So, for example, when I was testing APIs called like transition. It had a lot of like state machine terminology. So it was much easier to infer how it was going to be used. But when you have something called cache, like, what's that? Like, if there's no explanation of what it is, it's not going to work. Yeah. I thought about like how a definition of AGI. I think one good definition of AGI is where you're able to have a model where any information on the web is immediately streamed into the model. So it's real time aware of, it's basically real time input from the web. Like anything like available on the web, it's just immediately streamed into the model. Like it would probably I'm not sure how that would work. At least in the context of like an all-knowing AI. It would have to see and know everything in real time. There's something about real time and AGI for me. Because if it's not real time, it will always interpret the world from a stale perspective. It will always miss out on something, which I find interesting. Anyways, yeah, so like it doesn't even make any sense to try this, because it's like there's absolutely no way to understand what this cache thing does. I do wonder why cached function wasn't included here though. Oh, sorry, generic again. What is it? Cache? What is this cache thing? I'm not saying anything about it. Do they have cache? Hmm. Wow, this is crazy stuff. Like React is changing. That's for sure. This is okay. I got discouraged. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. Damn it. I wonder about the Firebase documentation though. Like this isn't released yet, so like the previous type definitions had actually quite good JS doc. Firebase type definitions. I think this is old. Yeah. How do I? Well, I guess I can just install Firebase. Yeah, let me just add it here. I'm curious. Firebase. Because I wonder, like, we have to come to some common understanding of how to teach these LLMs about dependencies. And I think JSDoc is kind of like other languages has kind of are able to create automatic documentation from types. And I guess from comments as well. This is what we have to rely on for LLMs as well. So maybe that can be like, that's the constraint of this. So Firebase, wow, it has a lot of. Ooh. Where are all the types? I guess they are within each. Wow. Where the hell are the types? Do they have like its own? There it is. From at Firebase. Oh. Register and conform. Yeah, so this is really good. Yeah, I think okay. So we're gonna just like any automated documentation tool, we're kind of doing that now, but we're using LLMs. They need to have like proper type definitions, even with comments. So we're gonna say that's needed. And right now the React type definitions are really bad because they don't have any descriptions to them. That needs to be fixed. Maybe that's something we could contribute with. Just write JS, what's it called? JS docs for the types. Yeah. But there's a factor here, which is like the way it chooses these APIs is based on the prompt. So there's also like, it's not like, so even if the usage is like, okay, so you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's create usage example from this shitty cache thing. Let's see. Oh. Can I like refresh? I hate having all these conversations. I guess I can just edit this. Do, 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 do. Oh, let's see. Sorry. Could you create a user example of a dependency called React? This is interesting. This is what I mean about like, it doesn't know that React has this cache function. It's so, and it's also, yeah, no, it understands how to use it. So that's good. It doesn't know what it's used for, but like it's cache, so that's fine. It doesn't know anything. So here we have maybe client code, and it doesn't know that it's supposed to be used on the server. But that's fine. But what's interesting to me is that could you create user from this type and definition of interesting. Could you create a usage example? It's so interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm gonna try again with GPT 3.5. Yeah, that's actually better. uh, oh, that's very interesting. So it's almost like 4.0 is like too smart for itself. But the point is, like, we really wanted to test. Let's change to GPT 3.5. Okay, but this is fine. Like it's almost that I like it doesn't even take into account React here at all, which is kind of like what we want. We don't want it to make a bunch of assumptions. By the way, we aren't able to control the temperature here. Oh, you can have temporary chat. But yeah, I wonder like how could so these assistants like the chat has like you can't control the temperature. So we would have like very very low on creativity here. But okay, so we're just gonna go ahead with this because I think like there is like to flip it on its head, we would have to like do something way more complicated. So I want to do something that gives some value and then we can evaluate if it's enough value. But yeah, I think this is fine. So what we need to do is basically just take all this code. Where is it this one? No, that was the generated one, I guess here. Okay, so let's just add, first of all, we need to add, let's see. Are we gonna, how are we gonna do this? Oh, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna, yeah, you can run tsmorph in the browser, I'm very sure of. Can you? Browser support. Browser-based variant. Does it say anything about? Because I'm doing it in the browser now. We have to change the project. Ugh. Okay, but we can do that. Let's go and create a server for this thing. Oh, we already have a server. Okay, nice. Wait, am I using the server? Oh, it's JS. I guess that's fine. So what we're gonna do is instead of doing all this stuff, okay, app.use dependencies or usage examples. What do we want to do here? We just want to do the, so this is not the usage. Let's do the minimum thing. No, let's do usage examples and then dependency. Let's see. We need more files here. Okay, so let's create a new folder called server. Let's move server in there. Move and stop the server. And then we're gonna create a file named let's just call it get types. And that's where we're gonna have this thing. So let's stop that. Is it yarn? Oh, it's pmpm. Pmpm add tsmorph. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we have tsmorph in there. We're now gonna export a function called export function get types, and we're just gonna get type definition. So that's gonna be something else. This is just gonna be a oh, and then we have to change it to JS. I still haven't figured out how to easily just run Node in TypeScript. I guess Bun is the closest thing I've found. And the reason is you might say TS Node, but then you have problems with ESM modules. It's just horrible, the state of the Node ecosystem. It's really horrible. Okay, cool. So what were we doing? We wanted to get types, and we're gonna so extract entities. So add source file path. You can do something else. tsmorph add source content. So you have by file path by string, create source file. Okay, that's the thing we need. Yeah, so let's just take this. We don't need that extract entities thing. And you had to add like the actual path. Yeah, I think this is more to like write it. But we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna look at it. So it's like a types.dts and then type definition. And then we have extract entities from Node. Wait, now I'm confused. So this would be file path It will go in here. Oh, sorry. So this would be entities. I think. And then we have the expanded reference types here. Okay, I think this is it. Now the thing is, now we need the logic to actually go and grab the things. So we have all of that here. Let me just. So when we click this thing, so we're gonna send. Okay, so for each, yeah, so we can take each dependency here. Let's just grab that. So I think we can do like, let's allow async here. Const dependency would be rec params dependency. So we go and grab package.json. We don't do, let's not do the caching right now. Let's just do what we need to do. And then what we're gonna do is res send stringify set headers or set header application JSON like that. No local storage here. Okay. So we are now grabbing, let's see. So here we are generating the usage examples, but now we're gonna take the types content and we're gonna generate. So let's actually comment this out for now. And we're rather gonna return the call to this other thing, get types. And we're gonna pass it the types content. So now we have an endpoint where we should be able to get the same response as we did previously in the terminal. But I do think we need something else here. Don't we have reader, tar reader? That we need that one. Tar.js. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing running. Probably gonna fail. Yarn. pm dev. Module not found. Oh. Wait. Cannot find module. Get types. Okay. Do I have to say .js? I think I actually need file extension on ESM. Okay, nice. So now we have some sort of server running. Let's try usage examples, and let's go to React states, for example. Probably crash the server. Oh, extract entities. Why isn't there any extract entities here? Oh, this is... Wait, now I'm confused. Extract entities. Isn't that a thing? Oh. I'm so confused by how refactored it is. So extract entities from node. So is this the thing? I'm doing this. So extract entities from node doesn't actually return anything. It just populates the entities. Yeah. Okay. Maybe this is how I do it. Look at that. Pretty print. So now we have match. Yeah, and now we have this like multiple functions. So I think we should just merge them, or maybe we can keep it, because there's multiple ways of using the same function based on this type definition. Okay, so now we have that. We're gonna try to generate usage examples from this. But the question now is, I guess this should just happen in Node. Like we don't... I'm curious if we're gonna move the whole OpenAI thing into the server, or if we're just gonna do that still on the client. You know, I think it's easier if we just do it on the client. So we're gonna change this to... We're rather gonna fetch it. We're just gonna fetch usage examples here. What are we gonna do? So if not true, we're just gonna download it every time now just to see. But the thing is, we don't need any of this. Okay, so we need to know the version of this. So yeah, I think we're just gonna remove... Oh my god, how are we gonna do this? We need to know the version to check the caching, so maybe we should just move this to the server. We have to do that sooner or later anyways. Okay, let's just do that. Let's see. So that would be here. I'm not sure if this actually works as... Oh, what's the... No. What's this import JSON node? Assert type JSON, that's the thing. That is the thing. Cool. We have all that stuff. We don't need this thing anymore since we're on the server. We can remove OpenAI. We can import this from LLMs. And we don't need tar reader. Do we Oh, what about this? Create. No, this can still happen on the client. Yeah, this can still happen on the client, but we need this send prompt and prompt sandbox. Both of these. What happened? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, let's do GPT 3.5 Turbo, see how well it performs. I guess we still have more. Why are you complaining so much? Are there more? Are there more types there? Why isn't it formatting? Bothers the hell out of me. Prompt. Ugh. There aren't any more types. Oh, doesn't it format? Oh, I don't think. Yeah, who fucking knows? Ugh, annoying. Like I really need formatting. Like it's really important. Why doesn't it format? Why do I have formatting here? There we have formatting. Why don't I have formatting in my... Is there like some... Oh, is it this assert thing? Oh, it's the assert thing. Isn't that fantastic? So Prettier doesn't understand search. Do I have like Prettier here? Oh, that's annoying. You know what? I'm about to throw TypeScript and JavaScript out the door. I'm so sick and tired of having this fractured ecosystem. I just want one language, one formatter, one linter. Like it's I know it's a good thing to have a fractured ecosystem. Fracture is probably the wrong term, but yeah. Okay, so let's just comment out this so we can like actually have okay code. So this is prompt sandbox, and then we have send prompt, and that means when we move through all of this stuff, we have, yeah, it's the usage example stuff. So what we basically get here is the actual types. Get types. And then for each type, yeah, and this is interesting. Like We also have the README. Oh yeah, sorry. No, that's something else. Let's see. So we have these usage examples. So I think we're gonna parallelize that. That's seriously one of the most difficult words ever. And what we are going to do is usage examples would then be, oh wait, this is not what I want. I want promise all types map type. And what we're gonna do here is basically send this prompt. You generate a usage example from this TypeScript definition of a library called dependency. So I guess we can just return that. Do we need some additional information? I guess it's like, yeah, I think we should at least have the name there. So let's return. Let's see. Oops. What did I do? I removed the comments. Where are the comments? There are the comments. Okay. So what do we want to do here? We want to, well, first it's async. Oops. And we want to, come on. We want to return name type.name, and usage example would be awaiting that prompt. Why is it complaining? Oh, we need a, there we go. So now we should get the usage examples. All of those needs to settle, and I hope we're not like hitting some rate limiting at OpenAI that we're allowed to make all these calls. Could probably hit that pretty fast. But yeah, let's see usage examples. So now we have the usage examples. And wait a minute. So we're sending. Oh yeah, so then we need a final call for usage examples. Okay. So usage examples would be all of these. Let's see. And then we do, could you generate? So we need the same thing here. Oh, so there's no name here. Okay. God damn it. Okay, so we did. God, that's so complicated. So we need a promise. Oh, come on. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a trick. So this will be like this, and this will be readme. Oh, sorry. Opposite, of course. So the first one is from the readme, and then the rest is usage examples. And then we're just going to do await send prompt. Could you generate usage examples from this readme file for a library called dependency? And then we have the readme, which is just a string, which is fine. And then we are gonna just return this. So let's take a look now. So we're gonna not return application JSON. We're gonna return text plain. And what we're gonna get here is a string where we have readme and then we don't have this stuff. We just have usage examples. Usage examples, we map them, usage example, we map them into a string, and then we join them on actually 2 line breaks where we just say something like this. So user example, yeah, exactly. Something like that. And then we're going to see the result of this. This is going to be very, very interesting. So basically what happened, usage examples. There we go. So what basically happens now is that we go and grab the types, the readme. We create this new types array of all the functions and classes found, which might not be good enough. We'll have to explore that. And then we go in and we create a usage example using GPT 3.5 for each. You know what? We're actually going to pass in. Yeah, we'll fix that. We are going to pass in. Yeah, so we get a usage example for each type, and then we bring all of that together in the response, and that can be part of the prompt. So it should be like prompt ready. But yeah, so there's more stuff is gonna happen there. We're actually gonna do the prompt as well, and then I guess we're gonna return. This is actually gonna, yeah, so this is not usage examples. This should actually be why is it app use? Yeah, app get. Yeah, this should really be a post to get code. And then we're gonna grab, oh my God. Okay, we'll do that later. Let's first get the usage examples. Because now everything needs to happen on the... Okay, let's try this first. Maybe we can just add more fetches. Like everything kind of needs to happen at the same time, but now we can, well, now we can go and grab usage examples while you're typing the prompt. So that's good. Yeah, maybe it should work like this. Anyways, let's see if this actually works. Should this have worked? Oh no, that was of course just that broke. Await send prompt. Name much. It ain't Dutch. Await send prompt. Wait, where? Oh, send prompt is not defined. Oh. Was there anything? Yeah. Let's try again. Oh, module not found. Oh, of course, LMJS. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and then hopefully this one is done. Oh, come on. Unexpected template string. Oh, interesting. Oh, OpenAI is not defined. It felt slow. Wait, this is old. Oh, interesting. Oh, what's happening here? This is weird. This is just use state from React state. Like this is just awful. What the hell is happening here? I think I'm sending something wrong. Oh, we should probably have the actual. Should probably have the README file there. Where is it? README content. They're just coming up with stuff. Oh my god. Type. Is it content? I don't think it's content. I think it's usage example. Right? Get types. It returns. Oh, it's actually text. Good thing I checked that. That could have been confusing. But yeah, it's insanely cheap though. But yeah, that wasn't working. Let's try again. What's interesting here is that it has. I'm not quite sure how to balance this because this library. Yeah, this is much better. So. Yeah. So the thing is, I don't know. So we're kind of getting duplicated docs here. Cons prop. Yeah, this is actually wrong. It doesn't understand this. This is bluntly wrong. This is also, oh, sorry. That's fine. Um, yeah, this is fine. Uh, yeah, it's pretty bad at understanding the types. Hmm. Yeah, not super happy about this. But what we can do, we can try changing back to, we're gonna drop the readme. Let's see. Just gonna drop the readme. Oops. Does this work? This should work. We're gonna drop the readme. We're gonna jump back to GPT. What was it? GPT 4.0. And we're gonna check the prices again. Should be a bit slower. But I'm not sure if speed is the most important thing here. Because immediately as you select a dependency, we'll immediately go and learn from it. Certainly. Matching a state based on a specific below is okay, this is also wrong. Yeah, no, this isn't working. This is not working. Yeah, no, this is just wrong. And you know, this is so relatable to agentic workflows and creating tasks. It's like when you isolate work, they just get very confused. It's like this sweet spot of context. They need just enough context to do the work, but not so much that they hallucinate or get confused. Like they get confused if they have too little context and too much context. There's this sweet spot of context. Yeah. I had much better results when I just gave it the full type definition. Well, you could also say that. So React is a huge ass library. How many tokens is that? I'm gonna try one more thing here. So it was nice trying that split, but it doesn't seem to work. I don't feel good about it either. So seriously, have they seriously have they reduced the number of tokens to? Are you kidding me? But this can't be all of it. Wait a minute. Am I being Oh, I think this isn't all the typing. Yeah, this is just the changes. Oh my god. That makes no sense. All right, I am in the project. I am. So it's 41,000 tokens. But the thing is, there should be enough context window on Omni to do this. It just fails through the chat UI, but we should be able to do this here. But I'm seriously not happy about what we did here. And it makes sense that it doesn't work that well, I think. Because when you isolate too much, yeah. No, we're gonna remove all of this. We're gonna bring back everything here. No, 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 no. Fuck. That's what you get for. God damn it. Well, I don't think we're completely lost here. Let's see. We can just take this. We didn't change that. Let's just call this experiment. Rename oh. LM. And then let's just remove all of this. There we go. Let's remove this. I don't need this. That was kind of annoying. But yeah, let's try now to we are gonna somehow inject the actual type definitions. And I guess, how can we do that? Maybe we can just, you know what we can do? We can just create a button. So, button. Generate React usage docs. On click. How are we gonna get all the text in there? I'm thinking that I guess we can just put it in a file. Yeah, okay, export const typings equals. And then there's probably a shit ton of these ones that needs to be replaced with these ones. I'm not sure if that's enough. Is it? No. Guess there are some How can I do this more simple? Can I just do... Can I just do this? No. Yes? No, of course I can't. Ugh. Read text file. Oh, raw. Okay. Fine. Let's do that then. Delete permanently. Public. Is it assets? React typings. Fine. React typings. Let's even call it DTS. And then we can do here, we can just import that from React typings from /assets, React typings, raw. Was it raw? Yeah. Okay, hopefully that works. And then we should be able to do an async thing here. We can say console log await, and we're gonna send a prompt much like could you generate some usage examples. React typings. So we do have let's go in and just grab let's see, we're gonna bring together the whole thing. I didn't want to fork it, I just want to look at it. Okay, so let's bring in that thing as well, so we kind of have the full story here. React readme. Let's just import that as well. Import React readme from /assets React readme.md raw blah blah blah. Okay, let's see what happens now. Could you generate some yada 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 from blah blah blah? Because it should work. Like there's a big context window on this model, so okay, let's try it. Boop. Okay. Wait, that wasn't much. uh, that wasn't a lot. Oh, it was costly. Uh, yeah, but I think this is mostly the problem. It's like if it's a big TypeScript file, it just won't go in. And now what we didn't check was what did it actually send. This is a problem. It will always like copy. Blah blah blah. Isn't it keeping the line breaks? If it doesn't do that, then it's a pretty problematic. Well, I guess it does. It has a bunch of slash ends in there. Yeah, it did send the whole craziness. So it was able to compute from it, but it didn't like. I wonder how much of it was. So there was nothing like related to fragments and stuff here. It was just get going. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna stop streaming. And it's my day off, so I'm gonna relax in the sun, and then we'll see what we'll do with this. What I was so annoying with these LLMs is that it's the sweet spot, like in different contexts. It's the same here. It's like if we give it too much context, it creates too little documentation. If we give it too little context, it has too little context to create a good example. So it's so annoying. Anyways, I guess I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream this weekend, but yeah, well, we're gonna keep working on this because we have a goal, and that is to do this prompt to sandbox thing. And I really, very dedicated to create like a version 1 experience of that. And it has so many factors in it that needs to opportunities for learning. And it doesn't matter what I do. Like, I can't work on coding assistance now because I know that this problem needs to be solved first, regardless. So let's figure out how to solve this. Okay, bye.